Let's talk about why most men never do this work. Why most men never do this work. So, most men never do this work because they won't be vulnerable. That's just short and simple. Most men never do this work because it's almost like we got this badge of honor, this man card. And in order to do this type of work, they feel like they have to give up the man card in order to do this work. I want to come against that line of thinking. I want to encourage you to get rid of that lie that's inside of your head. But most men will never do this work because they're afraid. They're afraid. I know I was. They're afraid of what people are going to say about them. They're afraid of what might come up. They're afraid of what they might figure out about themselves. They're afraid of all sorts of things. When I first started this journey, I don't have a whole lot of memories about my childhood. And I was afraid as I went down this road of introspection that I was going to find some stuff in my childhood that I didn't want to know about. Um, I just want to tell you God's bigger than all that. God's bigger than all that. And if in fact there's things in your childhood that are not great, just know that God will get you through every bit of that. God will never lead you to something that he won't bring you through. God will never lead you to something that he won't bring you through. Most men never do this work because they're afraid, and I'm just praying and hoping and believing that you're angry, that you're tired of being stuck. I'll wrap it up by saying this, men, that avoidance will keep you stuck. That's what I want you to know in this module is that if you continue to avoid and you don't become vulnerable, if you don't do the work necessary, the only thing that's going to come out of that is you're going to stay stuck. You're going to pass down generational trauma. You're going to not be the man that your wife wants you and needs you to be. You're not going to be the spiritual leader that your wife needs you to be, that your family needs you to be. So think about that. The thing you're fearing, is that worth not having the influence and the impact that God wants you to have in your life and that your family needs you to have in your life? Wugusu. See you in the next module.